I think I fixed it. Hi, everyone. TeresaLouise here. Welcome to Sunday Sew and Chat. Sorry, I don't know what happened there, but I think I got it fixed. So let me see if I can get my chat up and we'll get to chatting. All right, just have to wait for everybody to come back. Okay, let me move this back. Hold on. There. Okay, let me see. We have Joyce, Mary, Brenda H, Cindy, Norma, hi, I'm back, she says. Hello, Kim. Hi, Karen. Hi, Courtney. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Ginger. Hi, Linda. Hi, Marianne. Mary G. Hello, Polly. Hi, Beverly. Susan E. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Nellie. And hi, Nellie. Hello, Melody. Hi, Pam. We have Shirley. Hello, hello, hello. Susan, you're out. Hello, Judy. Hi, Nita. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's that time of the year. Put my nice shirt on that's nice and warm. Hey, Joyce. Hello, Denise. Okay. Yeah, looks like I got the camera angle thing all fixed. Yeah, I think the long arm is working. I've managed to get a couple of quilts done through there, so should be working. I was going to set up another test piece on it, kind of play around with my needle angle a little bit, and see if that doesn't help even more. So yeah, but for the most part, I think it's working. Courtney's doing okay, but just busy with everything. But I'm here trucking on, and again, how are you? I'm okay. Been busy too. Oh, it's cooking in Ontario. You guys got fires there? We still have fires here, but we did get some rain for a few days, so that was really good. Was happy about that. Things are still pretty dry though, but the weather cooled down immensely. The like last 4 or 5 days below 70. It's cold. And then at night it gets down like one night we had like 37 or so. It's been cold. And people around here are starting their fires already in the house. I haven't started the fire, but I have turned the furnace on a couple of times because it's just too cold. And I do have long johns on and a sweatshirt, so, and I'm still cold. But that's how it is. For we had summer, and it just hot, 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 and then fall. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't snow. I keep expecting to wake up to snow. Oh, hey Shirley, how's it going? Hi Dorlyn. Hi Kathy. Linda's getting dinner. Be right back. Still in the 90s and rainy. Oh my goodness. Linda is down in Florida, so I believe. Kim says we're close to 90 today. Oh my goodness. I don't even think it's 70 here today. I haven't checked. Oh no, Susan. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Dang. Oh, Brenda's getting a Longarm. Store floor model, a Quilt Maker Pro. I haven't heard of that. Pro 200 Genome. Hey Kay, how's it going? Hello Donna H. Norma says it's really going around over there again. The COVID. Not good. Brenda H. I'm just making my blocks for Lair and Lily. All Christmas fabric. Oh, nice. Doing the Christmas stuff. I was looking at a Christmas project today, as a matter of fact, and I thought, is it too soon to start a Christmas project? And do I really want to start a new project? Because I have so many UFOs. Oh my God, so many UFOs. Colorado needs rain. Yeah, I think all of the United States could use some rain. Hi, Joe. How's it going? 89 in Colorado. Ugh, warm. Courtney still has in the 90s. Oh, Cindy lives in Florida too. Okay. Oh, when she asks it, when it cools down, people just laugh. Oh, everyone's sick, Brenda? That's not good. Hi, Gladys. Oh, Jamie says it's never too soon for a Christmas project. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? She's hearts for Christmas projects. Hey, Roxanne, how are you? I used to know some Saxtons that lived in southern Idaho. Brenda says we're 90 days and 50s at night. Well, at least it's cooling off at night. I don't like to sleep in the heat. That's not any good. Yeah, well, this Christmas project actually uses Christmas fabric, so there's that, you know. And I probably should start it because as long as it takes me to get things done anymore, I probably wouldn't have it done until not this Christmas, but the following Christmas. Hi, So Terry, how's it going? So I haven't been up here since last Sunday. I didn't even get my peaceful basket block done. I know, I'm terrible. Terrible. I think I am going through a dry spell of sewing, is what I think. Or, you know, maybe I'm hoping I'm getting out of it, but it's just like, well, how many quilts do I need to make? But then, you know, I have all this fabric, so I can't quit. I can't quit. And I'm like, well, I could make some aprons. That'd be something different to do. I do need some new aprons. So I've been thinking about that. But I still, you know, I need to use this fabric, make some quilts. So even if I just, you know, donate more than I normally do. Because, you know, I can't keep buying fabric if I'm not going to use it, right? Kay's Purple Wall says, someone asked me what I was working on, and I wasn't sure which project to mention. I know, right? That's me. Hey, Joyce. Good to see you too, Terry. Yeah, I came on Ian's right kind of like the last 15 minutes. I didn't say anything in the chat because I was busy cutting fabric and stuff like that, but looks like he's getting everything boxed up and ready, getting ready to move. I'm running behind too, Jamie. That's for sure. You have me on the iPhone? Yeah, I'm slow, that's for sure. But anyway, I do want to try and get my sewing mojo back. Terry is making a baby quilt. That's what I should do. Make a bunch of baby quilts for the to donate. That's a good idea. Let's see. Susan says she's just buying gifts this year. Have made pillows, wall hangings, table toppers, table runners, placemats, bowl cozies, and quilts. Have run out of ideas. Yeah, that's the other thing, you know. Okay. Originally, I thought I didn't want to do the peaceful baskets sew along. Because I'm not really crazy about the baskets, I guess. And they're pretty fiddly. They take a little while to sew together. At least for me, they do. So I've gotten 2 completely done, and then the third one almost done. I was working on it last Sunday, and I didn't finish it. So I'm going to finish it today. But then I thought, I should just go ahead and do it. You know, you started it, I should finish it. Even if I decide, you know, by next month I don't want to do it, I could still turn this into table runner, wall hanging, or something like that if I don't finish all the blocks. But I was thinking, go ahead and finish it. Probably going to be 12 blocks altogether, I'm guessing. And I could send it to one of my aunts, you know, right? As a gift. I know I have an aunt out there who would love this color. So I started cutting up the fabric for block 4 and 5. And the peaceful basket is from the Sew Sampler box from the Fat Quarter Shop, and they're basket blocks. And this is what I think that was August. And you can, if you're interested in doing this, you can get it on the Fat Quarter Shop for $4.98. And I think you can I think they have the PDF 2, or maybe it's just PDF. I haven't really, honestly, I haven't looked. But I know you can get it from them if you're interested in doing it. The blocks are end up being pretty big. I'll put that over there. Yeah, 17.5 square. That's a pretty nice size block. So here's block, I think that's block 2. I think that was the first one. This one looks a little bit better because I have a little more contrasting fabric, you know. This one blends in a little bit more. There's not enough contrast between this darker color and this lighter color. But I think it still looks okay. I think it'll be fine. I haven't squared those up. I usually wait to square them up all at the end. So I also went through and made a list, updated my list of the things that I want to get done. And all of these are UFOs. Yeah, UFOs. So I need to get to working on those. And I'm behind on this peaceful baskets, and I kind of consider it now a UFO because I still need to do block 3 and 4, right? And I'm just behind on 5. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just cutting fabric. Also, I got this in the Sew Sampler box from August, and it's really wobbly. You know, when you go to cut, I don't know what's wrong with it. So I got to play around with it. It's a 28 millimeter Olfa, and I was going to use it to cut fabric today because I thought, you know, sharp blade, and I'm only going through 1 or 2 pieces of fabric, but it's not holding up too well. Anyway, I think I might take it apart, put it back together, and see if something was loose in there or something before I tell you all not to buy this product. So Donna H says, I'm not a fan of that small rotary cutter. I never use mine. Yeah, I thought it might be good for like paper piecing, or it came with that template that's clamshell. So to go like in circles, I thought maybe it might be a little bit easier for that, with that. Hey Mona, how's it going? No, there's not a knob on the back. The knob's on the front, sort of. Doesn't really tighten. The thing on the back is like a lock deal. And when you pull it down, the whole thing comes apart. So you can change the blade easily, I guess. But I don't think it's very... Yeah, it's not like real snug up against there. Anyway, I'll take it apart and see. Yeah, there's Judy, there's no screw. This one doesn't come with a screw to tighten it down. Hi, June. How are you doing? Oh, Mona's cooking dinner. Sounds good. Hi, Janine. Hi, Lori. Oh, okay. Donna says hers doesn't seem to clear the ruler. It is too short there. Yeah, maybe that's what I was having a problem with. No, no, it seems that part is okay. Anyway, I'll try it again. I'm probably just gonna probably save it for the curved piece cutting, when I do that clamshell. But I was wanting to use it a little bit to try and get used to it. Hi, Mary H. How's it going? Oh, that's a good idea, Cindy. Yeah, if I can't get it to work properly, I'll see if I can send it back. Maybe they can send me a new one. That's a great idea. See if I missed anybody here. Donna Dixon, hello. Brenda H says to check the free patterns on Jordan Fabric in the Fat Quarter shop. So many quilts, so little time. Hi, Mary Overbeck. How are you doing? Okay, thank you. She said you can get this pattern from the Fat Quarter shop printed or PDF because she's getting the PDF and downloading it. Thank you, Mary. All right. Polly said she uses a smaller rotary cutter for FPP and EPP. Norma says small cutters not meant to cut material, only trim curves and small areas. Well, I was just cutting out like 2-inch squares, so it should have done it. And I was only going through one piece of fabric. Okay. I think I'm caught up. Hi, Christine. She said she's done a few of Donna and Jordan's free quilt pat designs, and she's really enjoyed them. So that's good. All right. So one thing I have noticed about these basket blocks is and you probably realize this too, the background fabric from A to E is the same on every block. So you really could go ahead and cut out enough, to make like 12 blocks. I don't have the finishing project, but I'm guessing it's going to be at least 12. So that's what I did. I cut out extra fabric just up for the background. And now I'm going to, I got to finish that up. I have a couple more to cut, and then I got to pick out some fabric for the basket because my background fabric is all the same for all of the blocks. Oh, I use my 28 millimeter for dog ear snipping. Yeah, that works too. Oh no, Susan, that's not good. She says a month and a half till move out time for the Reno. Not a great time to catch COVID. No, I would say not. All right, so the next ones I need to cut are 1.5 by 2.5. So I have little piles of fabric here, leftover scraps, and I need 2. Okay, that one's not enough. I must have taken some of my 2.5-inch rulers downstairs. Gee whiz, I had a whole bunch of them too, and I can't imagine taking all of them downstairs. I don't like these creative grid that have the white dots and the black dots. I always get them mixed up. And then I'm not cutting my fabric right. So I need one. So I don't like this one. Or that one. I might have to go downstairs and find my other ruler. Okay. Helps if you turn it the right way too. 1, 2.5. So this should work. Isn't that funny how we get used to certain rulers to cut fabric with, and we can't find the ruler that we usually like? That's how it works for me, anyway. You wouldn't think it would matter, but the ruler you use and get used to really does make a difference. Does for me, anyway. Okay. So there's one. Okay, so what are you guys working on today? Anything fun? I know some are cooking, some are just resting. If you're working on a project, what are you working on? Everybody here at the house is fine. Will is fine. Annie's fine. Brandon's fine. Okay, so these can go. These can go. Those are all scraps. Put those in the scrap box. For little pieces. I don't save anything that's smaller than 1 inch. Sometimes I don't even save anything smaller than 2 inches. But when it's background fabric, I kind of tend to save background fabric more if it's smaller. Whoop, what happened to my chat? My computer just It was trying to do something there. That was weird. Yeah, my other creative grid rulers I bought, I like, but these new ones that have the little white dots on them and then the black dots on there, I always get it mixed up for some reason. I I just want it to be, you know, 1, 2, 3. And this 3.5 inch ruler is the same way. So the only time I really like to use these is if I need a 2.5 inch all the way or 3.5 all the way. You know what I mean? Or if I'm just trimming something up and it doesn't really matter. Hi, Denise. Yeah, they're doing okay. Brandon actually has been out trimming some trees, some pine trees, cutting off all the gnarly stuff underneath, kind of trimming them up, just in case of fire. All right, let's see. That kind of helps, you know. So we kind of try to keep things cleared up around the house in a ways away from the house, just in case of a fire. So he's been doing that this past week, and he is just kind of doing it a couple hours a day. But it's good that he feels up to it, you know. He says he feels better now than he has in quite a while. So that's good news. And he's still able to go on his walks with the dogs. He does that twice a day, at least. So I'm just cutting up a bunch of these. I'm almost done, and then we'll pick out the fabric for the inside of the basket. And since I'm... Okay, not enough there. Since I'm cutting a bunch of this background, ahead of time, I'm making sure that I have it marked. So these are E. So I'm labeling the fabric. I'm such a good girl. Like that. Put a little label on there. All right, so all those are done. Let's see what everybody else is working on here real quick, and then I'll pick out my fabric. I agree, Donna. She said, I think some of these rulers are trying to do too much. I love my Quilter Select, and I'm switching all my rulers to that. Yeah, that's what this one is. Quilter Select. I really like that one a lot. It's the only Quilter Select I have, but I'm thinking about getting some more of them, and then I'll just get rid of all these other ones, or give them away probably. Hi, Lisa Brown. How's it going? Oh, no. Can't hardly get home. Jan says, I can't, and hello, by the way, get homeowner's insurance here because of the fires. Joyce just bought a small So Yeah ruler. She's going to try those out. haven't tried them at all. Has Fallon started doing regular rulers, or are they those, ones that her and her husband bought the company? And because I don't think those have lines on them unless they started putting lines on them. Hi, Shirley. How's it going? Oh, Donna says she's not fond of the So Yeah ruler because the color is too yellow. Okay, so let's see. We need. Okay, I'm gonna pick out my blues for the basket. So let me grab my fabric. I'll point the camera down. Here's the drawer with the fabric in it for the baskets. Linda says dinner dishes are done, so I'm going to sash and sew some of my temperature quilts together. That's if my cat will shackle with and remove himself from my fabrics. Brenda, she likes So Yeah. Yeah, everybody's taste is different. I recommend that if you need to buy some rulers, go to the quilt shop first and try them out. You could even take some scrap fabric in with you and just ask them if you could try the rulers out before you buy them. Because rulers are expensive, right? So you want to get some rulers that you're going to like. Okay, so I'm picking out fabric for the basket portion. I need blue, and I've been doing kind of medium blues, I guess. Two. Okay, so I need 2 different sets. Let's see what I want to do here. Here's the one I haven't used yet. This is all laundry basket fabrics. So, ooh, I like this one too. Have I used this one yet? Nope. I think I'll use this one for one and this one for a different one. Okay. So I got those. And then next I'm going to need enough green green. And that's going to be for the little pieces. Just little pieces. That one with that one. I wish I had some lighter pieces in this collection here. Here's a green. That'll be good for that one. And then I need fabrics N through O, which is a light color for inside of the basket block. I think this one would be good. And then I'm going to need a really dark blue. I might have to go through my stash in other areas because this is mostly greens. There's a dark blue. Well, only the medium. That one's kind of purplish. Brenda H is making baskets too. The one on the top corner is pretty. This one. This would be good for the light inside piece. I like that one. I think what I'll do is switch these around. This I'll use for the dark blue, and this I'll use for the light blue. So this will be the basket, and then the green pieces I need will be this one. This will be the block. These two will be the block on the inside of the basket. There we go. All right, and then this one, I'll use this one for the basket. Okay, this will be for the basket. This will be for the green pieces that I need. This will be for the block that's inside of the basket, as well as this one. So that'll be the next one. Okie dokie. Let's see, do I need a darker green? That'll be all right. Okay. That'll be for those pieces. Now, these are all fat quarters, and before I cut them, I will iron them. Hey Katie, how's it going? Hello Kimberly, how are you? Hi Milena, how are you doing? Brenda says, love Etta Sitar fabric. Yeah, me too. That's what all this is. Thanks to Teresa McBriar, who I haven't seen in quite a while. Has anybody seen Teresa? Hope she's doing okay. All right. So I'll set these aside and go ahead and press these. I'm doing okay. My back is starting to hurt, but okay, I'm going to stand up. That might help for a minute. I'll just spray these. Yeah, Etta Sitar has some beautiful quilts. When I grow up, I want to do her quilts. You know, what I need to do is one of her block of the month quilts. That would give me a start, right? I do have a couple of her patterns. So has anybody listened to any good books or read any good books lately? Or any good movies? Or TV shows? Okay. We are listening to the Anita Blake series When He Gets Home. I haven't started anything outside of that reading wise. Been watching Ring of Power too. Oh yeah, I was thinking about starting that. Oh really, Kay? Started watching Stargate from the beginning. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I haven't watched that in years. Oh, thank you, Mona. Yeah, anybody who wants, you can put in people's channels. Whoever has a YouTube channel, feel free to moderators, put those in if you want to. Hey, Lisa, how's it going? We are watching Your Honor. Your Honor. Is that, what channel is that on? Uh, Last Man Standing. Yeah, my husband loves old westerns. Oh, cool. Okay. Glad you got to get out of the house and go see your dad and sister today. I've been reading all my quilt magazines. Yeah, I was thinking about going through those again. Okay, I'm going to start cutting. Let's see. Put that green aside. And this blue is for the basket, so. All right, let's get to cutting. I like to cut on the light side. Might be because of the mat. Okay. Let's see where I am. F through L. Oh, there's a lot of pieces here. A 6-inch square. Yeah, 6-inch. Read it 3 times. And then cut. There's that one. And that is F. Mark that. I think I need to get me another set of these. F. Okay. I need one that is 3.5 by 6.5. Making a mess out of this. I should have just cut it. at 6. Do I need any more 6? I don't like them to get all too wonky, so I'll cut it out at this one at 3.5. I like to keep things straight. Just set that aside and see if I'm going to need any more of that or not. Okay, so 6.5. This one won't work because it's only a 6-inch, so I'll just butt this other ruler up to it. What else am I going to need? 3.5 squares. Kind of look ahead. Maybe I can get it to where I'm not wasting too much fabric. All right, I'm going to cut this piece off. Otherwise, I will end up with fabric that is too small. I'll set that aside. And this. Get that there. Measure twice, cut once, cut 3 times, and start over. Exactly. Six and a half by 3.5. That's what I needed to do, is cut this at 3.5. See why it takes me so long to sew anything? Because it takes me forever to cut it. That's that one. I try to do my best, at cutting, because I don't want to waste that much fabric, and so that's why it takes me so long, because I'm always trying to figure out, what is the best way to cut it. Okay, now this needs to be 6.5, right? Yep. Oh, you're the passenger princess? And so it's an easy drive? That's always nice. Okay, there's that one. Thank goodness I only needed one of these. That's G. G. Been cutting up a bed skirt into squares. Oh. To use in a quilt? All right, and then, okay, I got that one. I got this one, this one. I need a 3-inch square. Let's see what I have here. 3-inch, 3.5. Oh gosh, this one would have been almost. Oh, that end works. Just barely. This one barely worked. And that was H. Yes, I really love the fabric, but I don't use bed skirts. That's Mona. Yeah, I don't use bed skirts either. I used to a long time ago, but when you have dogs, you know, or cats, bed skirts are not the best thing to have. Can't leave out the guys' channels, that's for sure, Lisa. Thank you. Oh, that's a good idea, Terry. She said, when I was learning to quilt, I bought a few $5 shower curtains at the junk store and practiced making blocks with them. It's such a pretty quilt. I keep it over the chair in my bedroom. Oh, I'll be darned. Huh. Yeah, one of these days I was thinking about getting out my, what you would call orphan blocks, but, most of them are really just tester blocks, testing out a block, and then you set it aside and put it away. So I was thinking one of these days I need to get those all out and just sew them all together and kind of have it would be like a sampler quilt. All right, so that was H. And then I need a 2-inch square. One of those. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it is go to like the thrift store and buy curtains or shower curtains or maybe even sheets, some sort of cotton material, and use that for test material. And also use that for when you are practicing your quilting. Okay, there's that one, and that is I. Joyce says, Mona, I bought a bed skirt from the thrift store, the exact color I was wanting. Well, that's good. Wow. That doesn't happen very often, does it? Bed skirts are great for borders too. Okay. Lisa made a gathered bed skirt for the grand's crib with zero idea. If I knew then. Kim will be right back. Okay, Kim. All right, so that one's done. Then I need, oh, I'm glad I kept this long piece. The next one are long pieces. How many rulers does it take? I am using 3 rulers. I have this one, this one, and this one. These 2 are Omni-Grid. And this one is Quilter Select. So this one isn't long enough. That's why I have my long one out here. And I need it to be 1.5 inches. I put a new blade in that, so that helps. Lisa says BRB equals be right back. Thanks, Lisa. That looks good. Okay, and then it needs to be 10.5 inches. So now I can use my other ruler because this ruler is 12 inches. So it'll work. Ten and a half. Yeah. And I gotta have 2 of those. So this back over here. And I just like to count, right? Even though the ruler says it. Make sure I'm not using the wrong numbers. 10.5. Okay, there's 2 of those. And that was J. A lot of cutting on these blocks. I guess that was the reason I was thinking about quit not doing them, is all the cutting. Okay. Then I need the same thing, only 9.5. So this one, I might not have enough here for 2 strips. Let's see. Welcome back, Kim. What the heck? I'm going to have to look that up, Lisa. She says, I'm nearly finished stuffing and sewing chicken butts for prosperity hens from Pin, Cut, and Sew. Brenda says, what? Chicken butts? I'm going to have to look that one up. I haven't seen that. Have I? Oh, I seen something the other day that was the butt of something. But I don't know if it was a pin cushion. Oh, it's 9.5. Yeah, I'm going to need another strip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. This one is not long enough. These are all 1.5 inch though, so I'll save those in case I need them. Take it from the short side. See if that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, plenty. Okay. 1.5. One thing I like about these Quilter Select rulers is they do not slip. The whole ruler is non-slip. I really like that. All right. Nine and a half. Once you get used to using it, it's great because you kind of have to move it around like this, pick it up and move it around because you can't slide it on your fabric at all, see? It doesn't come off the fabric. It stays there. So you have to learn that you have to pick it up. But like I said, once you get in the hang of doing it like that, then it's no big deal, really. All right, so that one was okay. Almost done with this color. Then I need 2 1.5 inch squares. Okay. Hi, Jackie. I am working on cutting out block 4 of the Peaceful Basket quilt. Sew along from the Fat Quarter Shop that comes from the Sew Sampler box, but you can also buy it from the Fat Quarter Shop. Okay, 1 square. Okay, let's see what size this one is. Not quite big enough, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that in my scrap now because it's not going to work for anything. What about this one? Yep, but barely. And this piece can go in the scraps. All right, so, oh, I need 2 of those. 1. So not too bad on the scraps so far. $160 hens? Oh my goodness, Lisa. Thank you, Kay. Gourmet hamburgers, French fries, Caesar salad, deviled eggs, and stuffed celery. Good Lord, Sarah. That's breakfast, dinner, and lunch. Okay. This is L. I'm going to have to look those up and see what you're talking about, Lisa. Oh, it's over there? Okay. Let me click on that link. It'll take me over there. Thank you. I'll watch it later. All right. Thank you so much for that link. All right, so that's all the basket parts. So these are all 1.5 inch strips I can save in case I use that blue fabric again for the basket. So I ended up with only a few little smaller than 1.5 inch. So that's not too bad. I usually just put the extra on the inside here and then fold it over. Kind of keep it all together because, you know, you never know if you're going to need those with a different project. And I even put them back over with my fat quarters that way on the shelf. And if you put it on the shelf the right way, the pieces stay in there okay. I haven't had a problem with them falling out. That way I keep, you know, like fabrics together. And except for, like I said, if they're too small, then these will go in the crumb basket. Yeah, Terry, it is working. I need to just kind of double check it. I want to do some playing with the needle angle on it, but I think it's working okay. Hey MJ, how's it going? Oh no, Walmart has a fabric clearance going on. Danger zone, yeah. I would say danger zone. Okay, now the green, the dark green. Is that what I'm on? Yep, dark green. And that one, I only need one piece. Oh, 2 pieces, 4 inches. Let's see. Do it on the short side. Ought to work. I'm just going to cut this whole strip 4 inches. Because I know I can get more than 2 out of there, and I might use this green on, you know, different part of a basket. Who knows? So set that aside for a second. Brenda says she does the same thing with her fabric. Sorry, I was reading, seeing where I left off. Oh my goodness. Hey, Alexandria, how's it going? She said her friend got some for 7 cents a yard. She said it was crazy. One woman had 40 plus bolts in her trolley. Yeah, well, I can see that. At 7 cents a yard? Good Lord. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure I'm getting this right. I got all... excited about 7 cents a yard. $40 bolts. Wow. It's probably a good thing that I never go to town. I'd have to start using the other room for fabric if I did that. My husband would go nuts. Okay. Two 4-inch squares. Yeah, goes with that one. Was short on boyish fabric. MJ says it was mostly $2 and $4 a yard. It was short of sort of boyish fabric for charity quilts. Hey, Sarah says, I'm already using the second bedroom for fabric. Laugh out loud. What's going on in there? Well, I do have some fabric over there in the second bedroom. It's that fabric I got, that's the sewing group's fabric. So, you know, it's not really mine. So if I want to make a charity quilts or something like that, I can go through it, you know, for our local area and pick out fabric from there. Okay, there's that. And I got like 3 totes. Okay, this was M. so this can all go back together. Hey, quilting in the country. Brenda said once she found it for $1 a yard and she bought all of the white, off-white, black, and primary colors. Yeah, I would definitely buy all the white off-white at that price. Because that's what I use mostly for background. Okay, there's those two. She said it was basically $1 a bolt. Yeah, that is crazy. They were really trying to get rid of it, weren't they? Yeah, usually whenever I buy background fabric, I buy the whole bolt of it. But I would buy more bolts than one if I got it at a really good price like that, for sure. All right, so that one's done. And okay, next is going to be my light fabric for inside of the basket, N and O. That would be this one that I'm using. And N and O, I need a 4-inch square and 10, oh my goodness, little ones. All right. So I will start out by cutting a 4-inch strip. Oh, wow, Joyce. That's a pretty good deal, too. Yeah, I take a long time to change my rotary blade, too. I think a lot of us do that. I don't know why I do it either, because once I change it and start using it to cut, it's so much better. I'm always like, oh, I should have done that a long time ago. Why didn't I do that? What I need to do is get a new cutting mat. One of these days. Okay. Switch rulers again. I'm just gonna have, I'm gonna make a little salad and pizza. Salad and pizza is what's for dinner. Okay. I only needed one of those. I was in. So I have my jar over here full of clips. That one. Okay, so those are done. Now I need 10 of these little squares. 10. Hey Ginger, how you doing? Well, Ginger asked, if I buy fabric from Joann's or Hobby Lobby, do you mix it with quilt store fabric or keep it separate? I would probably have it separate on the shelf, but once I started making the quilt and I wanted a piece of that fabric to add in, then I would mix it in. Maybe. Depends on how, I guess it depends on how much. No, okay, let's start again. I would just mix it in because not all of my fabric is quilt store fabric. So what they call quilt store fabric, okay? So mine on the shelf is all mixed in. But, you know, so that's up to you how you want to do it. But I would definitely use it in my quilts. All mixed in, you know. I'm not really a fabric, I don't know what the right word is. I don't want to say snob because that's not it. I don't, if it's cotton fabric, that's what I care about, is whether or not it's cotton fabric. So I keep all my cotton fabric together. Okay, 1.5 inch. Yeah, 1.5 inch. I don't. So if I had something else that was, you know, 50-50, whatever, I wouldn't have that on the shelf with my other cotton fabrics. I hope that makes sense. Binding for a guitar case my son made. Oh, wow, Lori, that sounds cool. Mona said she likes Hobby Lobby. Connoisseur. Oh, that's a good word, Lisa. Very good. I like that one. Terry said she has no issue with Hobby Lobby fabric. She's been buying it and she likes the quality. So there you go. Is the vinyl clear vinyl, Lori? Oh my goodness. I can't imagine using vinyl for binding. That can't be easy. Yeah, I've never had an issue in my quilts with the different fabrics. And I wash them. I use them. My quilts don't just hang on the wall, you know. They get used. I put them in the washing machine. I put them in the dryer. They get used. And I haven't personally noticed you know, once it's all mixed in there, like one fabric fading more than another fabric or anything like that. You know, and I'm sure there are uh, times when that could happen. Usually, if I use something that has a really dark pigment or looks heavily dyed, and it looks like it's really drenched in there, like your blues and reds that are used in Quilt of Valor quilts, stuff like that. I have washed those first, um, and then used them. And I even use fabric that's been washed with fabric that hasn't been. So I do my thing. No quilt police here. And, you know, I'm sure I do a lot of things that a lot of people wouldn't do, you know. I also would use a good quality sheet on the back of my quilt. You know, because in the old days, that's what they used to do. They used sheets or blankets on the back of their quilts. I'm pretty sure they didn't have 108s back in the early 1900s. I could be wrong, but I covered my great grandmother's quilt one time. And this was back when I was like my early 20s. I had no idea. I wasn't a quilter. I wasn't a sewer. I had no idea what I was doing. But I knew I wanted to protect the quilt, and because it was kind of falling apart, and I wanted to protect it, so I took a sheet and I took a light blanket and I put the quilt in the middle, and then I tied the quilt so it held that quilt inside of that sandwich. It worked. It was really heavy though. Oh my God, it was so heavy. Yeah, there's one brand of quilt store fabric that I really do not like. It's like, I think it's thinner than normal. And so, you know, I don't buy it. So really it's to each his own, you know. All right, let's see how many I have here. Now see, here's what Donna says. When I made craft items, not quilts, I used anything. For my quilts, I only use quilt shop fabric. But watch what I buy there also. No Walmart for me, but I did use Joann's and Hobby Lobbies for crafts. See, we all do different things. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only need one more. Gosh darn. So close. Yeah, and I like to starch my fabric before I cut it. Some people don't use starch at all. Some people only use certain brands of starch. Um, some people starch through the whole process. We're all different. So just try different things and see what you enjoy doing the most. What works best for you. Because there's so many different ways of doing it. And I would say it's kind of the same for when you're making clothes and stuff like that, you know. All right, so there's 10 of those. Yay! See how long it's taken me to cut out all this fabric for this one block? Of course, I am talking, but still, I mean, I think I've been pretty good about keep cutting, right? Keep cutting. Okay, there's that one. Time is it? Almost 4 o'clock. So no wonder I'm starting to squirm. My back is hurting. My legs are falling asleep. I need to stretch out. Put that inside of there. Save it. There's that one. So I only need 3 more pieces. I need a 4-inch, 3.5-inch, and a whole bunch of little ones. So I think I'll start with, again, cutting a 4-inch strip, and then I'll just work everything out of that 4-inch strip. And that's how I do it. Let's see, do I want it from the long side or the short side? I'll take it from the short side. This is one reason why back quarters are like my favorite pre-cut, is because they're just easy for me to work with. Of course, with this project, I think you could have used a layer cake. No, wait, could you? No, there's one piece that's 10.5 inches, so you would have needed more than a layer cake on that one. That's too bad. Of course, you could always sew 2 pieces together to get a 10-inch piece, which I have done that before. You know, when I'm short of fabric, I'll sew all the pieces together until I get it to be the size I want it to be. And you know, I figure that no big deal, right? Because it's all, you're piecing things anyway, so. I do all kinds of crazy things. Bye, Kim. Yeah, I'm going to go too here pretty quick. I'm going to go at 4 o'clock. I mean, I'm almost made it, so I might as well stay on 10 more minutes, right? Okay, 4 inches. How many of those do I need? Just one. Oh no. Where's the rest of my... Are they over here? No. Huh. Did I lose them somewhere? Okay. Let's see if they're in here. There's O. P. Yep. Found it. How many pieces you have to cut out for this block, and I'm not even done yet. From A to R. That's how many pieces are in this block. All right. So that one is done. I need a one at 3.5. Hi, Sheila. How you doing? Okay, Sarah. Have fun. Okay. Sounds like I can hear somebody going up the steps. Okay, yeah, I came on at 2 o'clock. Okay, there's that one. Good. How many of those? Just one, and that is Q. Q. All right, Q is missing. I must have used it over here. I must. No? That's it. Oh. That's a 0. Oh well. I'll use this O one here. Well, I wonder where my Q went. I'll leave it out a little bit so I can. Why do I have an O in here? Or a 0? Who knows? Need to go through my alphabetties and get them all fixed. All right. What is next? 8. Am I going to get all the cutting done on this? 1.5. I can use my other ruler that doesn't slip. Yeah. 1.5. There's one. Now I could have folded this up, but I don't like doing that because sometimes when you fold them together, fold it over, it slips and then you end up with a messed up piece anyway, so. There's 4. I don't think I'm going to get them all out of this one. 5. 6. 7. Oh, one short again. Gosh darn it. But I think I got all cut out before the end of the live. Woohoo! No sewing here today. Just cutting. There. Got them all. That's it. Okay. Block 4 of the Peaceful Basket Sew Along, or block of the month, whatever you want to call it, is cut up and ready to sew. Now I need to cut out block 5, which was August, and I'll be all caught up with the I need R with the cutting, and then I can just sit down and sew, right? I need to find Q. Don't let me forget to do that. All right, we got 3 minutes to go. So thank you guys, everybody, for joining me today. It was so good to see all of you. And I hope you have a happy sewing day. And I believe that Tiffany's Quilting Live she'll be on at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So you have an hour to take a break, eat your dinner or whatever. I'm going to go lay down, kick back, rest my back for a little while, and then I'll probably be back up here later today, finish cutting up this other fabric for block 5. And I think I have some other block things I need to cut up too, fabric wise. Just go there. It's like, oh no, I was cutting the wrong one. Ah. I wouldn't put it past me to cut the wrong patterns. Yeah. All right. So that one I can put in inside of here. That's usually how I do it, if I have room. And then I'll just put it in my container. Or you can put it in a Ziploc bag, whatever. And because you don't want to get that all mixed up with the next one. Alrighty, so block 5 has a lot of pieces. Yeah, the same amount. Block 4 had A to R, and block 5 is A to R also. Oh boy, a lot of pieces. But did you guys see Willa? Come here, Willa. What are you doing, Willa? Are you ready to go outside? Did you hear Daddy out there doing something? Yeah. Well, you can go downstairs without me. All right. Take care, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and go. See you next Sunday. Love you guys. Bye.